This is a cue-up automatic cueing device for the end of play on a record. It's installed on my TD-160, or at least one of my TD-160s. I will be doing a second one later. And the reason for this video is I hit a minor issue when installing it, and I want to show how I resolved the issue. So first, here's it in progress, or here's it working. Drop the arm, end of play groove, plays out, and gently picks it up. That is adjustable. You can set both the effort it takes and the speed with which it comes up. Now the cue-up comes in a nice little box with no instructions. Why they couldn't put in an instruction sheet, I don't know. You know, you get some vague comments on the back, but at any rate, no instructions. It comes with 3 bases in case you need extra height. The main unit itself comes with a base you can adjust in height. Now I found for my other Thorens, this base was more than adequate. So I adjusted the height on this and put it where I wanted, and that's when I found my problem. And that problem was it tends to slide in and out if you're not careful. So what I ended up doing, and I'll show you when we're done, or near done, is I put a bead of cyanoacrylate cement right here to hold it in place so it wouldn't slide. Now it does have a piece of tape to adhere it to the base, and it's working fine upstairs as you saw, and hopefully will work fine here. So let me get it in place and we'll take it from there. I've put the base in place. The tape is now being used, so the base is not coming up. I marked the position I wanted it in with the little 3M stickum there, so I knew where to put the base. Now I'll go back and check everything out and get the cue up exactly where I want it, you know, in the horizontal direction, and then we'll show you what I use to glue it. So the cue up is now in place. I'm testing it out. Okay, I'm going to drop the head shell down into the end here, and well, let me get it closer to the end. And here we go. And it pops it up nice and smoothly, and there we go. We will hit the cue on the Thorens, reactivate this, otherwise you're going to hit it when you come back, just like that. A little sloppy there, but at least I had this in the up position. Okay, so you activate it by pushing it down. When the tone arm comes over, it pushes that button there, and these, the force and the activation, are both adjustable. One adjustment is here, one adjustment is on the back, and frankly, you pretty much have to figure out how to do it on your own or with a YouTube video as to which is which. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this in place. Let's get the record out of here. And I use cyanoacrylate for this, but I don't use the stuff from the stores, from the CVS and whatnot. I tend to like to do models, so I get the good stuff from Amazon. This happens to be Bob Smith, medium, gap filling cyanoacrylate. Tends to work better than the stuff you find at CVS. So let me uncap this, which is easier said than done. And my apologies for the way I phrased things in the last clip. I should have mentioned what the adjusters do. The adjuster on the back over here, that adjusts the lift force, how quickly that comes up and pops things up. The one on the front is the sensitivity for your trigger here. And they are both adjustable so that you can have a smooth rise out of the tone arm as opposed to a pop. I also got my hands in the way when I was doing the cementing. So where I was, the bead of cement was placed right here at the top of the Q up on both sides. This is not going anywhere now. It's not going back and forth. It's right where I want it. It's taped down to the base, and as you can see, we do not have a cosmetic problem. You know, a nice controlled flow of the cyanoacrylate. You know, it's a medium thickness, so it was easy to control, and a nice thin tip got it right where I wanted it. So there you go. It's nice and stable. It's not going anywhere, and it works. Okay. So if that helps, enjoy.